to a close. All right, heat number one, probably going to be a solo heat, and then the feature. We'll see how things play out here tonight. 9-car field.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, James.
There's a chance if we have time we may do the COT race after this one because this may go pretty quick.
Okay.
So, just letting you know.
All right, cool, man. So there you have it. We might have a double header here. See if I can pull up the schedule. They are wrapping up this season. Everybody very excited to move to the Sunday night ARCA series. And that race would be Car of Tomorrow at Talladega. So that thing could get very, very interesting as those cars don't really have restrictor plates on them. You're full send at over 200 miles an hour the whole time. As everybody rolls out for heat number one. Cuckoo, Kachu, and Full Bore Kilgore are on the front row. Pearson and Snyder on the second row. Juicy and Hose Dragger on the third row. Manslammer and Staff on the fourth row. James Harris rounding out the field. James all alone back there. Pace truck about to drop off. There he goes. Green flag is in the air. Heat number one is going. And, oh, we've got a car moving up through the field very quickly. That's Darren Stapp. No caution yet as chaos ensues off the start. And now Juicy and Cuckoo Kachu way out front. Cuckoo Kachu in the lead, but here comes Manslammer right up behind him. And pissed off Pearson, Darren Stapp starting to make their way forward. Darren losing it off of turn 3. Might have had a little help there. And Manslammer starting to get really close to the top 2. He's got a run on Cuckoo Kachu coming off turn 4. Up to the high side, William Mann is getting a run down the back straightaway. He is going for second here. And he is going to take it. Cuckoo Kachu loses a ton of momentum on the low side and spins out behind. Collects the 8 car, pissed off Pearson. I'm guessing he's more pissed off right now. But while all of this is happening, Juicy managed to sneak by everything and is now in the lead with 1.5 seconds. William Mann trying to close that gap down, not making much headway. Hose Dragger is currently in third. James Harris now up to fourth. Saw him struggling in practice, but he is charging towards the front. Pissed off Pearson currently running in fifth. Full Bore Kilgore now sixth. Darren Stapp is seventh, and Cuckoo Kachu is eighth. Garth Snyder, points leader on pit road. And Juicy's lead continuing to grow. He has now got 2 seconds. He's coming into lap traffic now. Look at that. Is Cuckoo Kachu right in front of him, who was running in second just a few laps ago. Off turn 4, guys side by side. And Juicy, as we mentioned, the most experienced dirt driver in the league right now, so definitely showing his dominance here. William Mann Jr. continuing to lose a little bit of ground, though. Hose Dragger also losing. He is 2.3 seconds back, trying to pick up some momentum on William Mann. James Harris, though, sticking right there with him with 2 laps to go. Juicy clears the lap traffic easily. White flag is in the air. Down through 3 and 4, and it looks like Juicy is going to take the win in heat number 1. William Mann finishes 2nd. Hostragger is 3rd. Harris is 4th. Pearson is 5th. Kilgore 6th. Staff is 7th. Kachu is 8th. And Snyder comes home in 9th. All right, now into their warm-up session. They'll have just a couple of minutes to get a few more practice laps in here. Not a lot of cars taking to the track as yet. Now we're starting to get some cars out on track as Garth Snyder comes out. And they are cutting the warm-up short. Looks like they are going to try and get that car tomorrow race in here. All right, it is time for the main event of the evening. Up front will be Garth Snyder and Cuckoo Kachu. Darren Stapp and Fullbore Kilgore on the 2nd row. Pissed Off Pearson and James Harris on the 3rd row. Hose Dragger and William Mann Jr. on the 4th row. And Juicy out back. They inverted the entire field. That'll make things interesting with a 26-lap race. They run fixed setup. Everybody settling in. Looks like Cuckoo Kachu did not grid. So Juicy will round out the field back here. Not even seeing him on track. Not sure if he had to hop out early. Pace truck getting ready to drop off as they come through 3 and 4 next time. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air for the feature with the fastest cars in that first heat. As we've got problems, James Harris gets knocked around a little bit, becomes a pinball. William Mann Jr. charging towards the front. William Mann Jr. already picking up 4 spots, and it is getting really dicey mid-pack. Garth Snyder off the front, Darren Stapp right with him. Pearson right there, but this 4-car pack, it's going to get really, really sketchy as Pearson gets a little bit of a nudge from Hose Dragger. Juicy slips by both of them. William Mann Jr. caught in that as well. Looks like James Harris might have been caught in that mess as well. James Harris, let's see what happened to him. I'm thinking he just rolled up on the backside of, yep, there is the crash in front of him. Had nowhere to go, got into the side of Pearson. Back up front, Garth Snyder now in the lead, about to lap Pissed Off Pearson. Garth looking to the high side here, looking to crossover. just can't seem to get... He gives him a little tap off into 3. Both of them managed to keep their cars straight, but that was a close one. Now Garth going to the bottom, looking to get around the lap car. Darren Stapp currently 1.79 back, and Juicy in third now is 2.1 seconds back, and he is gaining 1/10 of a second just about every corner. "19 laps to go. Garth Snyder still has the lead. He's got some lap cars behind him now. Darren Stapp 1.3 seconds back at the moment. Juicy now 2 seconds back and closing. William Mann Jr. was caught in that incident as well. He is still on track, but he has dropped to 6th place. James Harris holding on to 7th. We might see a battle here as James Harris starts to look a little low. Can't make anything happen yet, but he is definitely looking for some momentum here. Now he gets it. He has the run down on the bottom. They both sling it, and it is going to be William Mann again. Back up front, Juicy is now battling for second with Darren Stapp. And Juicy's going to try and slide up. He gets a little bit of Sheldon there. Darren looking low. Darren loses the back end for a minute. And it's Juicy to second place, 1.5 seconds to Garth. Meanwhile, William Mann Jr. still holding off James Harris. Hose Dragger a little bit further back, or a little bit further ahead in 4th. Full Bore Kilgore currently holding 5th place. Juicy has now cleared the lap traffic in 2nd place. Now 1.5 seconds to the leader. 14 laps to go. He has enough time to get there. Last time by, he was 1.5 faster than Garth Snyder. And now Garth is coming into lap traffic, and caution is out. Halfway caution is out. Garth Snyder currently in the lead. Juicy in 2nd place. Darren Stapp currently in 3rd. Hose Dragger 4th. Full Bore Kilgore in 5th. William Mann Jr. in 6th. James Harris 7th. Pearson is 8th. And Cuckoo Kachu not on track. And what a wild one it has been so far. Looks like a Hose Dragger might have had an issue coming to the caution. Let's take a look. I imagine we're going to see a few cars on pit road for repairs. Yep. He just checking up to make sure he didn't get into another car and spun himself a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get a quick word with Garth. Garth, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. You've been the leader so far, just being careful and staying out of trouble. Now you've got some of the faster guys right there with you. Are you going to be able to win this thing?
Oh, man, it's going to be tough to fend Juicy off, but we're going to give it all we got, see what we can do.
All right, well, he has been definitely been fast. You guys have been running early in a run, equal lap times. He comes on later in the run, if that helps at all.
Right on, thank you.
All right, good luck, Garth.
Thank you.
I forgot to say party on. Forget that every week. And we had a few cars come to pit road, get some fast repairs, including pissed off Pearson. Lights are still on the pace car. Let's see if we can get word with Pearson. Hey, Pearson, this is Doug. You got me?
Yep.
Are you pissed off?
Nope.
Oh, goodness. After everything you went through on that last run, you're still in a decent mood?
killed me, so I don't know. I don't know who to be pissed off at.
Well,
You know?
I've been there. With one lap to green, are you going to be able to work your way back up to the front?
I'm gonna do my damnedest for sure. We're gonna see how it happens here.
Well,
This is just crazy, man.
enough chaos, anything could happen, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good one.
Pearson, very excited, in a good mood, and not pissed off. Who'd have thunk it? Pace truck about to drop off. Single file restart on this one. Green flag in the air, 8 laps to go. And we've got a car off pace on the bottom. I believe that was full bore Kilgore just, I don't know what happened. Right in front of him, we've got a car spinning. Hose dragger, I think William Mann might have got into him. No, he lost it there, and he was a little loose, but Manslammer was there to help finish the job. Back up front, Garth Snyder can't hold Juicy off for long. Oh, he's got the run back up all 4. 5 laps to go, and Garth giving it everything he can, but Juicy down there on the bottom slides up. They touch briefly, and Garth comes out ahead. Garth making that high line work. The lap car in front of him might come into play. Garth has got the lead, 4 laps to go. Juicy trying to make something happen on the bottom, drifting up mid-corner. Can't do anything with him yet. Garth right up by the wall, almost touches it. Carrying so much more momentum off. He's got the lead and opens it up just a little bit coming off turn 3. Three laps to go, and Darren Stapp has been involved in an incident. Oh, looks like he got way loose up off the turn and just spun himself around. Back up front, Garth has just 2 laps to go. White flag now in the air. Garth has 0.6 of a second lead over Juicy right now as he goes into 3 and 4. Can Juicy do anything? He sends it in there. A lap car coming into play, but it's not enough. Garth pulls off the win, even getting loose on the bottom with Juicy down there underneath, or up top, getting a run. That was a close one. Juicy gained 0.2 of a second from turn 4 to the start-finish line, and I am sure Garth was sweating that one. Let's ask him. Congratulations, Garth.
Thank you, thank you.
That lap car definitely came into play on that last lap, did it not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now it looked like Juicy gained about 0.2 on you on that last lap, but after the restart, once you moved up high, you just kind of walked away from him.
Yeah, I thought he had me there for the first couple laps after the restart, and then I just started gaining a little ground here and there, and like I said, got into Caleb there a little bit towards the end, but we pulled it out.
Well, congratulations, and I've been forgetting to say it for weeks. Somebody reminded me. Party on, Garth.
Thank you. Party on, Wayne.
Garth Snyder pulling down the win and playing along. Let's see if we can talk to Juicy. Hey, Juicy, you got me?
I'm here.
So you almost had him on the restart.
I know. It was close. I tried to run the bottom the whole time, and I couldn't get it to stick. The track was wearing out. I was catching him back on the high. If I had 5 more laps, I probably could have gotten around him. But I gave it my best. That's just the perils of an inverted field.
That is the perils of an inverted field, but you managed to come back through and still pull off a second finish. Heck of a job, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, and James Harris manages to pull off a third by some miracle. James, this is Doug. You got me?
Doug, this is James. You got me?
No, I don't. Hey, no, we can't hear you. You pulled off a third place finish there, man.
By the pure luck of the racing gods, I did. Yes.
Well, you look like you were having fun, and you managed to stay out of trouble there for a while.
Yeah, I actually managed to dodge a couple of the big wrecks. I dodged that one at the last restart. I think that's what helped me with that third. But I was finally getting my groove there, and the race was over. I was having a lot of fun, so I think I may have to work on my dirt license coming up soon.
All right, man. Best of luck. And all right, do we expect a car of tomorrow race in a few moments?
The session should be going up soon. We're going to do 30 laps, no damage. We will do a caution halfway through to catch everybody up, and then have a shootout from that point forward.
Well, that'll be fun. All right, we'll be talking to you again shortly then.
10-4.
All right, so there you have it, folks. We are going to Talladega. So stick around and get ready. The car of tomorrow at Talladega there's no other word for it, just insane, and this is going to be a ton of fun. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.